back for another session. There we go.
If the salesman
Oh yeah. We want to see if we can get a quick pullback on gold. Now, right now, price is in what they call a fair value gap. We could see this. If these highs don't hold, we'll see a higher high. we're looking to see if we'll get a rejection right here at the 618 just to retest the 50 field before continuing that uptrend. Let's see, hold on a second. Let's check out this structural level right here. Gold. Appreciate the follow, Danny. So we took a sale on pound AUD. We hit all our targets. This thing rejected perfectly at the support zone that we found. Now I'm looking to see if we can get another rejection right here to retest that level before price continues that move up. So we got that 1-16 sale. Let's make sure we got this in.
I wonder if HoneyBook has any new clients for me today.
Alright, pound AUD getting close to that entry. Went ahead and set that buy limit. Okay. So we got a TP1, 2, and 3 set on pound AUD. This buy limit. All right, we'll see if this field. Now, the reason we set the limit orders instead of doing market execution is because we want to get the best risk reward that we can with our trade setups. So if we would have entered when we saw this, that would have gave us a 1 to 2.64. But if we wait until this area is retested, we almost get a 1 to 6, which is you put up $100 to make 600 or 10 to make 60. So we got that alert set. We'll be back. This thing looks like it's still bearish. be safe and set some alerts. Alright, AUDC80 broke above, triggered our alert. Let's get in this buy. Flex, what up? Alright, this is what we're gonna go ahead and place this limit order for AUDCAD. What are the TPs on this thing? TP3. Alright, so this is a swing trade. Key level on the 4 hour. All right, cool. So if we get a break right here, this would definitely be another bull flag. Oh, that retest right there would have been perfect. When did that happen? Oh, at 5 o'clock. All right, we slightly missed it, but it's okay. If we can get this one, still be in a good position. Adam, what up? Yeah, I already set that limit order, Adam. It's another swing trade, though. You gotta hold it. US 30 hit TP3 yesterday, I believe. And we sold it. It was either yesterday or Friday. See, I don't know what broker you have, but we're right here. So if you go to the 30-minute, right here on this bull candle. If you use the line chart, it looks like an inverse head and shoulders. So what I do when I see those patterns, that inverse head and shoulders, is I play the right shoulder as an entry point.
Atera's AI Copilot helps you solve.
So that's what we're doing right here. And now we got that 200-day EMA traveling right underneath price too, so that's pretty cool. Moving level of support. So that's the entry price. Oh man, let me get rid of this. That was a nice sale. And we're taking this target up. Where are we taking this? Oh yeah, up here to the 786. I'll break above this high to retest this area. Which takes us back to identifying TP2. Man, let me show y'all our trade of the week. This NASDAQ 100, man. I mean, not NASDAQ 100, US 30. We took a few buys. So we actually caught this buy right here from the lows. Right here at this area, I thought we would see a pullback, but that did not happen. So the sale that I took right here, we took a lesson on that. But after this gap, I waited for that pullback. We took a buy here, had buys here, and here. And this was our third target. As soon as we hit TP3, we entered the sale, and now the sale is in profit on NASDAQ 100. Why do I keep saying NASDAQ 100? US 30. So this is what I'm looking for. Man, that was a huge win. I gotta turn the buttons on. We're getting a pullback on AUD CAD. We'll see how that turned out. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, another alert. We had our camera off the whole time. Alright, so with US 30, just broke beneath these lows, captured all of the stop losses there. We need to see what happens right here. If price respects this level as resistance, good chance we can see those lows being broken. So we're already in this sale. If we get another bounce at that level, I look to see if we can make another entry. If it started to get a break above, we're looking at closing these positions. Yeah, because this very well could be the end of this move. We could get the rejection here just to retest the low of the 4 hour before breaking above. So we definitely need to see what happens here. We got a fair value gap right there. If we get a rejection, then we may be safe. So we'll go ahead and move this to break even, protect this position. But man, on the way up, that was a 1 to 26, a 1 to 12, another 1 to 11, and yeah, that was all from one trade setup. And we called all of these trades live, so if you guys want to start, you don't know where to begin, head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com. We walk you through setting up your demo account and your live account so you can trade with us for free. Yeah, that was a lot off 3 wins, man. We got a lot of pips on that thing. Look, I really didn't even show any of our other wins because that trade was so crazy. I just dropped that link in the group to get that trading essential bundle so you guys can start with free. When you get that, this is what it looks like. And to bring everything together, we give you guys a free trial to our Mindset Series Structure Breaking, man. That's the glue. All right, this thing, it's gonna do this, gonna do. Let me set these alerts so we'll be notified. What was that other trade? Pound AUD. Let's see if we got the right level. So this is what I do when I take my trade setups. I really keep it simple. I identify where price is consolidating, whether it's areas like this, a macro level of consolidation, or you're looking at a micro level of consolidation like this. Normally after price breaks above, in this case it broke above moving up, you'll see a retest to those areas that it broke, and you'll get a continuation in that trend. So in this case, we could get this reaction at this macro level, or it can break beneath and respond to this level right here. Now, that's the same thing that I use to get into that US 30 buy with every entry that you saw me take. So, excuse me, just going back here, just to show you that this is really all that I do. Yeah, that looks like an eraser. No, that's the eraser. Here's consolidation right here. This gap was the break above. This move right here was the retest. I entered. Same thing right here on a smaller time frame. I noticed the exact same thing. I entered on the retest. We broke above this area of consolidation right here. I entered in on the retest. So I'm not doing anything special. And after noticing this, yeah, I trade every day. Well, let me take that back. I trade every day. We have a nice influence from the news. So in most cases, that's like Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes on Wednesday. But we do get on every day to monitor the positions that we already have open. But yeah, that's pretty much all we do, man. And we got some major moves on this thing. Same thing right here in this sale. The same shit happens in reverse. This was an area of consolidation. When price broke beneath it, I understood it to be resistance. So as soon as our TP3 was hit, I entered in for a sale, price rejected. So now I'm looking to do the same thing in reverse. If price respects this level as resistance, I'll wait until this level is broken. If we get a pullback to retest either this level or this level, I'm going to add to this sale and continue to do the same thing all the way down. How long do you hold? I hold as long as structure tells me to. Now let me show you what I mean. So that I showed this online to some people and they jumped off because they're used to really complex strategies. And when they hear something that's too simple, they think it's bullshit. Like, oh, he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But give me a second, I'm gonna show you exactly what made it simple for me, and I'll draw it on the charts. So I really just started paying attention to price. And when I started, I would hear support is the floor and resistance is the ceiling. So I really started looking at it like that. And I would visualize a house, man. And just visualize price breaking through different floors. But I noticed once it broke through the ceiling, it used it as a floor. And on the way down, it would respect those levels. So I'm like, okay. They jumped offline so quick, like, fuck you. Oh, man. But it's all good. It's all good. They want to hear some really overly complex strategy, unnecessarily complex as words, but when the goal is really just making money. So if we can use simple things like that to bring understanding and bridge a gap between technology and practicality, why the fuck not? All right, now look at this. That's the house, okay? This is price breaking above these different levels. And when it does, it's retesting the levels that it breaks. So when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, the candlesticks don't really matter. The strategies don't really matter. The only thing that's important is understanding this and risk reward. Once you put all of this together, man, it just becomes so easy. So even in my buy, when I'm holding this, the reason I'm comfortable is because I'm expecting the pullback. I'm looking for it. I understand that in order for price to continue to move up, we need to have a pullback. Let's see. To the next levels, trading with the stop. Yeah. So as soon as we get a bounce So let's say this was the entry. As soon as we got this bounce here, my stop loss moves from here to here. This is a risk-free trade. We just entered this position. As soon as this bounce happened, we move this into profit. And we just let it run. Another thing that I noticed, if you guys really pay attention to the days, not only are Tuesdays and Thursdays the days where you get these really impulsive moves. Let me show you. Like, look straight down. That's Thursday right here. We get these really impulsive moves, but they normally carry out to the next week, either on Friday or Thursday. I'm sorry, Thursday or Tuesday. This thing popped off early on Monday. But still, if you get a nice entry, in most cases you can hold that shit for the entire week. It's waiting until the first impulse happens and you're trying to enter in right here. You're about to get chopped up. That's why really consolidation is the biggest tool that we can use, because it's the beginning and the ending of every trend. And if you can spot where that happens and spot the breaks, you just use the retest to help you gain profit. Damn, how many alerts did we have? So we got Euro News tomorrow. Same concept that I just showed you guys. We trapped the price. That's consolidation right there. This is the break. So what I'm going to be looking for is to see when price will reject, whether it'll be right here at this level or we'll drop down to fill this fair value gap a little bit. But I want to see price pull back to retest this level so I can take a sale. Let's see if we hit that gap or fill at least 50% of it. All right, cool. The 50% of that gap lines up with the 786 on the fib, so that's pretty nice.
Everything at Roger starts and ends on Slack. I love.
All right. Let me get this out of the way. Let's see what's at that 786. I'm sorry, that's 618. You see a head and shoulders pattern forming on GU. KT, what up? We'll check that out. You see an order. Oh no, you gotta order. You gotta order around. Got you. 7-7. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Oh, look at this. So right here in this daily level that we just looked at, it's a daily double top right there. Let's move right here. Right at the 50% point. That double top got played. Yeah. All right, so we got a couple levels that we can see this thing going to. So now we're gonna do the same exact thing on this time frame. What is this? The 4 hour. We got price trading and consolidation after we just identified 2 key levels. So just gonna use these rectangles to track price. Use our alerts to identify us whether we get a break above or a break below. And when we get these breaks, we'll enter these trades on a retest. The whole concept is trading towards the money. The money is wherever you see consolidation. It's above it and it's below it. The money is stop losses. So most traders, anytime they see any form of rejections like this, they automatically say support or resistance. They protect their trades by putting their stop losses above it in this case. So we got money above that area. Same thing here, money above it and money below. Now when you have price trading in consolidation between 2 major levels, this daily level and this daily level, this is what I do. Whichever way it breaks out to first, this is the money grab. So if we drop here first, I'm gonna take this sell, but the long-term move would be in this direction. Vice versa. If the thing decides to reject right here, it makes this move first, then I'm looking for the sell for the long-term move. But either way, we let price decide and we respond to it. Let's go take a look at GU. You took a quick call on PLTR. All right, cool. Let's take a look at GU right quick and then we'll go over there. What time frame did you see this head and shoulders on? Damn it. Okay. How did you do that? I called the sell on this thing and did not place the damn trade. Perfect entry. But it's all good. The concept is the same thing, you guys. Consolidation was right here. Consolidation is the beginning and the ending of every trend. As soon as price broke, I set my charts for a damn limit order, but I didn't place it. That's my mistake. Price pulled back to retest that level, entered in that trade, set up with a wicked entry, and dropped in profit. But yeah, GU is definitely gonna sell. Let me see how we're gonna do this. That was a 1 to 8 from there. All right, it just created a double top. We got a gap right here. Let's see if we can enter in this gap. Let's make sure this risk reward ratio makes sense. Man, I'm glad you said something. I didn't see that head and shoulders pattern, mainly because I got distracted because I missed my own damn trade. But tell me time frame. That's on me. Let's see. We want to see all of the money captured underneath. Okay, that's still a good trade. Let me actually set this limit order right now. Pound USD.
I often joke that I'm retired, but in reality, it's just that
All right, so it's already right underneath that fair value gap. Let me put this entry right at this 50% point. All right, cool. Damn. All right, we don't fight. We let the trades happen, let them come to us, man. The more you fight or chase, the more this shit runs away from you. Let me see. So we're looking to see the same thing, how price responds right here on gold. Created a micro area consolidation on the 15-minute. We got this pullback. I wanted to see how price responded here. If it rejects, it's definitely going to get all of the stop losses beneath there and test this low. If not, man, that's really close to the stop loss. All right, so I didn't hear my alert. They got hit at the lows. It really is right at the highs. I just figured this would be the best place to enter because it gives you a better risk reward. Still testing the same concepts, just a break and retest of consolidation. So if it breaks above those highs, we'll take a lesson on gold. If not, we just put ourselves in a position to get a crazy risk reward set up on a short time frame move. So right now that's in profit. Let's see how it turn out though. So that's always going to be my thing, risk reward. Maximizing our gains with minimum risk. All right. We'll see. Alright, so that's looking good so far. Let's see. Uh-oh. Let's see how it turned out. Alright, what was this? PLTR? Whoa. You took a quick call? So we gotta fill that gap. Make it 50% of that gap filled. Look at that. That is too funny how the charts line up sometimes. 50% of that gap is right here where this area of consolidation was. But let's see what's going on. We're gonna go out. What the fuck? Oh, this thing got room to fall and make some really, really sad investors. Y'all gotta be careful. Start going out to the higher time frame looking at these things. So this thing just retested a high on the monthly and it rejected again. Alright, so right now I'm just looking at the key levels. I told you guys about multiple rejections and how traders put stop losses underneath those areas, so I don't mark those as key levels because I know we got money underneath. So in most cases, if you see it trading towards that area, it's gonna break. So we're looking at this low. I'm sorry, this structural level, this level, and this one. On the weekly, look at that. On the weekly, we're filling a gap. I see. So we have to fill a gap right here as well. Yeah, damn, I know, right? We gotta go fill this. So I want y'all to think about the same shit that I just said over and over and over again. This is a daily time frame. So right here in this area on the smaller time frame, this is consolidation. This is the break in consolidation. This entire move was a liquidity grab. We got relatively equal highs, so you had stop losses right there. This move captured the stop losses, retested that area that was formed, and dropped. The same shit that happened with US 30. Same shit that just happened with US 30. And the same thing that we were looking for possibly happening with gold. Possibly. We'll see. Alright, so this is the thing. Since price just hit this gap right here, so these fair value gaps, they're the same thing as a gap in price. When you see gaps like this, they are the exact same thing as this. Oh, look at that. You got a lot of reasons to fall. Let's see how far up we're gonna go. This next hour candle really will tell you the story. We got 55 minutes left. We get a close above here. Great chance we'll see a push towards this gap to fill. Like I said, maybe about 50% of it. If we get a close beneath, we're definitely going to this level right here. So that call is going to depend on this next close. From the 30-minute and the 15-minute, they both look like a pretty nice bullish rejection. We got this shooting star right here and price close above it. Now, in most cases, what you will see is a retest of that candle before price moves up, which normally creates patterns like double bottoms. 15-minute got an engulfing. Yeah, so in smaller time frames, it looks like a really nice rejection right here at this area. So that call looks pretty good. Like I said, as long as the hour closes above 109, a push towards 118 looks pretty solid. In between, what is this? 116 and 118. All right, cool. So we're gonna let these trade setups run. We'll come back later on and give. Is this a sale? Damn, my bad over here on YouTube. The last trade we were in was a sale. Look at this, y'all. Same concept. Trapped price. I waited for the break above. I had a trade set up just in case it broke below and one just in case it broke above. It pulled back, gave us a nice entry at that same level to move up. It's actually a room. Oh yeah. So on the 30-minute, we got some room. If price retests this area and hold, we can add another position right here. We got that limit order set. All right. Okay, US started playing around. Well, that'll be it, you guys. We got a couple setups in so far. We're looking good. We'll let everything play out. As always, we're going to post the results on the story. We hop on at the top of every week to take a look at the news and figure out where the volatility will be. From there, we identify trade setups and execute throughout the week. You guys are more than welcome to trade with us. For the guys that want to start, you don't know where to begin, you can head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com, and get access to that Trading Essential bundle. Let's see. Just click start for free. Let me drop the link in the Discord. No, the link for the Discord in the chat for TikTok. Damn, Johnny Loud. Alright, so y'all got that link for the Discord. And make sure y'all get the link to start for free. Alright, cool. Again, that walks you through setting up your demo account, your live account. We give you a complete trading plan showing you how to place the trades, how to properly leverage, putting you in a position to win, man. And outside of that, we give you the free trial to our Mindset Series Structure Breaker. And I tell you guys, this is how we bring everything together. For the ones that join with it, you get our 6-week journal. This helps you become more intentional with your words. A lot of traders lose setups and they speak horribly about themselves. It creates a loop of anxiety, and you end up fucking up more the next time you attempt to trade. So we have to get those things under wraps. We also have a few books available on Amazon. 6 Steps to Trading with Consistent Results covers everything that I use in the live sessions. And our log books help you log not only your trade setups, but your emotional state in the process of executing. We got merch as well. And to join the team, you can get that beginner bundle or upgrade to tier 2. But as always, remember, you're only one trade away from living while fighting to stay successful.